I got pondering the other day on words, the word words. And I started pondering on how important words can be for each other and for all of us in any and all relationships that we are in. How important words can be. There are 5 words that I found that I thought about most important for any and every relationship. First one, Christ. And it's named first because it's the most important for us to keep Christ first. Keep our living centered around Christ and grounded in Christ, because all other ground is sinking sand, right? Second word is caring. Caring involves love, and it's very obvious that you guys bring love to the table. It also involves compassion. That's what God brings to the table for us, compassion for us. And He asks us to bring to the table in any relationship that we're in. Communication. We've talked about this one too. Talk, listen, take the time to be with each other, to share with each other. Those words are so important. This is where the road gets a bit bumpy and swervy, but keeping the lines of communication open and honest and heartfelt is the key to caring, and also to our next word, which is conflict. We talked about this too. Don't avoid it. Most people are avoiders when it comes to conflict. Handle the conflict, handle it constructively, and work through it. And that takes a lot of communication, and it takes a lot of God to get through that. The next one is counseling. Seeking help is a sign of strength. We all don't need a professional counselor all the time, but we do need the constructive criticism of another listener to help us in the straight and narrow. Always support one another, but there's more support out there as well. You guys are not an island. Turn and take a look. Take a look at all these people who came, and they actually just made a promise, just as you guys declared to each other, that they will help and they will support you. They can be your counselors from time to time and your listening ears. And especially these who are standing up here, whom you have chosen to be the honored guests to be standing beside you and witness this event with you. You are not alone. We all promise to support you. But when you feel tired and when you feel weak, especially, remember that first seed, because God will always, always be there for you.
I love you, and I'm so happy you're joining our family.
Oh my gosh.
Cole, will you have Danielle to be your wife, to live together in the covenant of marriage? Will you love her and comfort her and honor and keep her in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others, be faithful to her as long as you both shall live? If so, answer, I will.
I will.
And Danielle, will you have Cole to be your husband, to live together in the covenant of marriage? Will you love him, comfort him, honor and keep him in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others, be faithful to him as long as you both shall live? If so, answer, I will.
I will.
Cole, you can begin. You can repeat after me. I take you, Danielle,
I take you, Danielle,
to be my wife
to be my wife
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
to join with you
to join with you
and share all that is to come.
and share that all
That is to come.
that is to come.
And I promise to be faithful
And I promise to be faithful
until death parts us.
until death parts us.
Danielle, your turn. I take you, Cole,
I take you, Cole,
to be my husband
to be my husband.
from this day forward,
From this day forward,
to join with you
to join with you
and share all that is to come.
and share all that is to come.
And I promise to be faithful
And I promise to be faithful
until death parts us.
until death parts us.
Danielle Gilliland and Cole Waters have expressed their promises before God and in the presence of you. And in Matthew, we hear Jesus speak these words: "For this reason a man shall leave his father and mother and be joined to his wife, and the two shall become one flesh. So they are no longer two, but one flesh. Therefore, what God has joined together, let no one separate." You may now seal your promises with a kiss. Danielle and Cole on this day have chosen to braid 3 strands together into a single cord. One strand represents God's love and spiritual presence. Another strand represents the groom and his life, and another represents the bride and her life. Braiding these 3 strands together demonstrates that your marriage means more to you than just the joining of your 2 lives. It's a unity with God as well. You are choosing to put God at the center of your marriage, woven into every aspect of it. I introduce to you Mr. and Mrs. Walters.
So in case any of you don't know, I'm Danielle's sister, Ashley. Although Danielle and I get along pretty well now, most of you know that wasn't always the case. And I think part of the reason we fought so much is because we're such different people. I mean, I'm quiet, and she's, well, you've all met her. I'm timid, and she's outgoing. I like my personal space, and she likes to be in my personal space. But somehow, through all of our differences and fights, we grew closer. And I can honestly say you are my best friend, and that I love you. And I hope you really listen to that, because I won't say it again.
So, I'm Cole's brother, obviously. And I don't know what I would do without my brother, you know. We've been through a lot together, and we made it here, so that's good. And I'm happy for Cole and Danielle, and happy to see that they're happy. So I guess here's to Cole and Danielle.
So, how well do you know your new bride?
Well, I would like to think fairly decent, but I don't know. She's always got a trick up her sleeve.